So, woke up this morning, I should say afternoon, that doesn't really matter. Woke up this morning, and in the GMS chat that we have for our company on Facebook, there was a picture posted of Jason Momoa as Aquaman, and I've been waiting so long for this picture to come out, because I know Zack Snyder loves doing this type of shit, these little, one picture reveals and get all the fanboy juices going and everything. And I gotta say, I'm very surprised at how the internet is reacting to this. Basically, it's that kind of Ben Affleck feel to when it was announced that he was playing Ben Affleck. But we know that Jason Momoa was playing Aquaman. So why are people confused about why he looks this way? It doesn't make any sense. Like, the internet's 50-50 on this pretty much at this point. After I saw some of the reviews that Elijah posted with people bitching about him, there's a really long, in-depth one that was basically just garbage. And the guy didn't need to say anything. Like, that guy did not need to go on that huge rant. Okay? There's nothing wrong with the way Jason Momoa looks as Aquaman. And for the people that weren't expecting this to happen, you need to look back on Jason Momoa's friggin' history. Okay? Stargate Atlantis. The first time I ever saw Jason Momoa, he was a long-haired warrior. In Conan the Barbarian, he stepped his game up a little bit and became a long-haired warrior king. In Game of Thrones, Jason Momoa was a long-haired, bearded warrior king. And now, as Aquaman, he is a long-haired, bearded, underwater world warrior king. I really don't know how people didn't see this coming. It's just his kind of MO. MOA. Haha. Name pun. No, it really, it doesn't bother me. I was expecting this. Like, I was legitimately expecting this to happen. Like, this, if they would have given him a Justin Bieber hairdo, I would have been so the blonde and slick back. No, that doesn't work. And there's people out there complaining that he doesn't have blonde hair. Who cares? Elijah pointed out in his video, and I saw this unfortunately before recording this, because it was going to be something that I was going to talk about. In Man of Steel, Superman isn't wearing red panties over his suit. Yes, there were people complaining about that it didn't happen, but it still looked cool. This looks cool. That looks so badass. If you're sitting out there and you're saying, oh, well, he doesn't have the typical Aquaman outfit, who cares? Did you want Christian Bale to be in the Adam West costume? I don't think so. I don't think you would have been very happy if he would have shown up with that. I mean, I would have found it hilarious. They should have. I thought they should have at least done an homage to it. But it's the director's vision. People don't understand that when a director gets a script, that's his now. That's his vision. As much as I hated the decision for Christian Bale to play Batman, I thought Christopher Nolan's work, his Gotham, his view on the criminals, I thought they were perfect. I thought they were, it's different, but it's still good. And I don't understand why people are so afraid of this. He looks badass. Aquaman is a badass. This is the first time in history Aquaman has become a badass. Why are we hating on this? I mean, yes, they're basically going to take Khal Drogo and take that from Game of Thrones and then throw a friggin' chain mail and plated shoulder and trident and throw it on there and just resell it as Aquaman. But that's how that business works. But I don't, even with that being said, I don't see how that's such a huge problem. I really, really don't. I have been excited ever since there were rumors of Jason Momoa. I'm like, he better get the part. He better get Aquaman. If friggin' we can't focus on the costume and the design. We have to focus on how it's going to be in the movie. Now, with the way Batman looks, with the way Superman looks, these are not standard costumes for these people. These are, well, I mean, the Batman is similar, but it's not how these characters were originally drawn in the comics. The Wonder Woman outfit has been changed as well. So why all of a sudden is there this huge uproar about Jason Momoa's Aquaman not looking like the original Aquaman? I just don't get it. If you don't like it, you don't have to go see the movie. But you're going to go see the movie. You're going to go see. You're going to go see Batman v Superman. You know that you're going to see that because that's something everybody wants to see. You know you're going to go see the Justice League movie, and don't tell me that you're not. You're going to go see it anyways, and you're going to see Aquaman, basically as Khal Drogo. You're going to see Superman in this weird alien suit because you've already seen it and it already did great at the box office. And you're going to go see the Aquaman movie. Whether you like the way he looks as Aquaman or not, you're going to go see it. So, to sit there and complain about it when you know you're going to go see it anyways because you want to see what it's going to look like, it makes absolutely zero sense. Basically, to sum it up, Jason Momoa as Aquaman is playing Jason Momoa as Aquaman. You're not going to see a clean-shaven, blonde hair, peroxide dyed, whatever they do, bleaching it or whatever. You're not going to see that. Get over it. It's a fact. We all know it. And you should have known it. You should have known Zack Snyder was not going to friggin' do that to Jason Momoa. That would have been cruel and unusual punishment. That would have just been brutal. I mean, if you wanted a blonde-haired Aquaman, then I mean, pick an actor and put blonde hair on him that doesn't normally have blonde hair. Tell me how weird Robert Downey Jr. looked in Tropic Thunder with that blonde hair when he took off all the the makeup and the afro wig and everything. Tell me that did not look weird. That looked so friggin' weird. It would look even weirder on Jason Momoa because we don't see him like that. We don't see his face clean shaven. Like there's always at least a little bit of stubble. Like it's not how he looks. And it's not how we would expect him to look. So expecting him to look like the original Aquaman, well, that's just on you. That's your fault. You're to blame for that. That is all your fault for wanting that. Because it was never going to happen. I like it. I think it's good. I think this is the way that it needs to be. Call me crazy for liking change. But I'm happy with it. I'm very happy, and I think Jason Momoa is going to make the Justice League movie way more bearable, especially looking as badass as he does with the tattoos and that cool, sick-ass trident. I mean, come on. That is a deadly-looking trident. That is just absolutely crazy. And I know you wouldn't mess with someone that looked like that Aquaman. He looks badass. He looks cool. He looks like he could throw down and give Superman a run for his money, which is what we need. We need more people that are realistically looking like they could do damage. So basically, to recap, you need to accept the fact that he looks badass. He looks like Jason Momoa, playing almost any other character he's played, but he still looks badass. The Trident's badass. It's going to be so cool seeing him as Aquaman. Hopefully he makes a cameo. I'm pretty sure that he's done some sort of filming, and I'm going to be super stoked, even if it's just a little brief, like 10-second thing at the end of Batman vs Superman. I think that'll be so cool to see that, and I honestly am more excited now for the Justice League movie since I saw it, and I really hope you are too.